How's it going, everyone? It is Monday morning, February 1st. We are just about done with the milking. I'm gonna open up group 4 to let those cows back in. I'll go get the tractor and we'll scrape this scrape alley. See how much snow blows in here. It started snowing yesterday. Now we've been getting some sleet and ice. It's not accumulating too much right now. We have found it very helpful to leave this thing plugged in when it gets cold like this. Should fire right up. Got the parlor all cleaned up. Now I'm gonna throw some bedding in this bed pack pen. We just cleaned this pen out last week, and I like once we bed it up a couple more times, it's a little bit deeper, the bedding here for them, a little bit more comfortable. So what we're going to work out this morning is changing all the inflations on our milkers. So we have a new set right here. So the way these milkers work is there's a vacuum line, and this is the milk line, this big green hose that comes in and has a vacuum to hoy out to the teat, which takes the milk away from the cow and then back to that end, and it separates the vacuum from the milk and then pumps the milk over to the milk tank. There's also this second, what's a double line, and this is for the pulsation. So there's these little things up here. These are the pulsators. They create like a pulse of air, and that comes out these little lines and inside of this hard plastic shell, and what it does is it kind of squeezes inside of there. So you have this soft rubber, or this is actually silicone on these, and that's going inside of this hard plastic shell, and so as it pulsates, it squeezes inside, sort of like when you squeeze them with your hand. What happens is over time these inflations wear out, they start to stretch a little bit, and you have to replace them. Yeah, ours are silicone. A lot of people use rubber, and those you have to change more often. These go about every 5 months, so we have to change them. So one thing that's nice is the company we get these from, they pull the inflation inside of a shell for us already. So we're just gonna send these old ones back to them, and they'll reuse the green part there, the shell, but we'll have to throw away the silicone part. So I guess I'll start taking these apart, and Dad will soon be out here. We just took a little break for breakfast, so we're getting started again now. I'm gonna lay these all out up on the rubber there, and then we can throw the old ones in the box. Yeah, you can see this is the inflation that is inside of the shell. When I was a kid, we would just get the inflations by themselves, and we'd have to take the old ones out of the shells and then pull the new ones through all of them. but now we buy them with them in, so it's a little bit easier. Take these apart, you just have to unscrew this knob. Just pulls apart. So then these just come out like that, and we'll leave these hoses on. Yeah, then I'll just throw this in the box. We don't need this. See if we can hit this shot. My dad's gonna work at taking those apart. I'm gonna get some warm water and soap. Since we have them apart, we like to wash them up good. Brush it a little bit, and then try to keep water out of here because this is just an air line. Now this is ready for the new ones to be put on then. Now Dad's going through and putting the new ones back in.
These are silicone, made out of silicone, and they last a lot longer than regular rubber. We've been using these for years and they seem to work really well.
We got all the inflations changed. Didn't take us very long. The sleet is still coming down. They're saying it's supposed to switch over to snow. Got the truck inside. That's nice. We have 1 cow and 2 calves we want to take to the sale barn today. I'm gonna take this and hook it up to the trailer. This cow has milk quality issues. We treated her with an antibiotic and it wasn't clearing up. She was actually a good cow for us for several years here, but now she's kind of off milk a little bit, not producing very much and making poor quality milk, so we just decided we're going to sell her for beef. Okay. Decided to pen the cow on the front because that'll keep the weight more on the truck because the roads are kind of icy. Made it back. The roads were actually worse than I expected. We're getting freezing rain right now. I was thankful to have 4-wheel drive for sure. And also a new set of tires in the front. Our one employee was here this morning scraping out the heifer barn, bedding up. He noticed this water trough here wasn't working. There's a heating element in here that's supposed to keep this from freezing. I don't know if this one's not working. That one up there is good. I have this hot water. I'm gonna try and thaw that out. Just put hot water right on that valve and the water line there. There we go. I put about half of this. It was pretty easy to thaw out. Got a little bit of wood shavings in this water though. It's pretty miserable outside today. I'm gonna work in my office a little bit. Just gonna respond to some emails here and do a little bit of computer work. It's time to start mixing feed for the cows now. And it is snowing again. Out to the bunk now to get silage. Got the silage put in. I'll park the skid loader here and I'll have to come back out later tonight. We got to make sure the driveway's open for the milk truck to get in up there. Probably come out around 9 p.m. and we'll push any snow we have to. It's about 9:15 in the evening now. Just gonna check in with the evening milkers and just gonna look at the driveway here to see if I need to push any snow. There's another 3 or 4 inches here. I'll get the skid loader warming up and then I'll check in with the milkers and we can push the snow a little. Got some real nice powder now. All right, let's push a little bit of snow. The milk truck comes after midnight every other day, so we had to be ready for him tonight. Just got the lane cleared out around here. It's a U shape. It is the next morning now. Got just a little bit of snow since I went to bed last night. I'd say it's about 8 or 10 inches. Got a bunch of nice powder after that sleet yesterday afternoon. Just gonna wrap this video up now. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you in the next video.